And now more of Social Women with your hosts, Amy Diaz, Pat Cruz, and Bronwyn Dannenfelser.
Welcome back to Social Women. I'm your co-host, Pat Cruz. Our toll-free number is 855-252-2020. And we are back with Rachel Lessne. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yes,
thank you
great.
so much for having me.
Well, we're glad to have you. Rachel's here from Green Envy Boutique. And we're going to talk a little bit about green living and green gifts and green surprises, which she actually brought us some too today. And the whole concept of living green. So first of all, why don't you give us a little tidbit about what you do, how you get involved with it.
Sure.
And we'll take it from there.
Well, about 4 years ago, I opened Green Envy Eco Boutique in Newport. I just, growing up, I always just gravitated toward natural items, but didn't really know why, didn't really know anything about it. But when I went to college, I found out about organic cotton through my textiles classes. And that just sparked something in me. I was just like, why is that any better than anything else? I don't get it. So I just started researching on my own. And I found this whole world of eco-friendly products, recycled products, fair trade. And I always just wanted my own business, so I knew that was it because there was nothing else like it around, and I wanted to buy all my items like that. So a year after I graduated from college, I opened Green Envy in Newport.
A year after you graduated.
Yeah.
That is
I
phenomenal.
just said I'm like 23 years old.
That is
Will is
phenomenal.
24 years old.
So,
Amy's 27.
You know, really, this is off base, but I really got to say, I'm so impressed by the women that actually come in, young women that are coming in now that have really accomplished quite a bit. And it's great. And it really, setting a precedent for people.
And I think people just need to just go for it.
And that's the thing, that accomplished and successful young women, but you're doing what you love, what you're passionate about. I was just talking to one of my best friends yesterday. Over the weekend, I got to spend a couple of days with some of my sorority sisters because one of them got married. And my little actually was talking to me about, her career choices, and she's not really sure what it is that she wants. Well, she knows what she wants to do, but because of other circumstances, you can't really, sometimes we're afraid to just do it.
It's scary.
It's scary, but you know what? It happens.
It's
worth it. It's worth it. You can just take the chance, regardless of how old you are.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, you realize that at a young age, you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And look at you here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To open a store. So what was it? So you went to textile class and you got into the eco-friendly. What brings you from that to actually opening the doors of a store?
I was actually a business minor too, so that helped a lot. The education that I got, I went to URI. It was really great, and it was a little bit of flying by the seat of my pants just because I didn't really know anybody that had done this. And my grandmother had years ago, but things are different now. And it was definitely scary, but things sort of worked out well. And I made a lot of mistakes, like trying to open.
Growing pains.
Yeah, exactly. But you just kind of power through it.
Learning. That's all learning.
What were some of the mistakes?
Well, like hiring a contractor that wasn't so good, and once I got the retail space in Newport, it was disaster area. I had to redo everything in there.
That's not really a mistake.
Yeah.
That's just...
It's like you live and you learn.
Right.
And,
That's nice to know, though, because I think those
mistake.
are things that we don't think about.
Right.
There's every little thing, and it's just every little detail you have to keep track of, but I like that kind of thing, so... I don't know. It's fun to me.
So, tell us what's in the store. What would we look for? Holidays are coming.
Yes.
So,
What can we get?
Yes. So, give us some ideas of some really great gifts that we can get people that would be, earth friendly.
Great. Well, in Green Envy, I've got a little bit of everything, but there are some other great green stores around too, and online as well. But some of my favorite green gifts are, I feel like guys are always the hardest to buy for me personally.
No,
But-
for all of us.
Yeah.
They are.
In the store, I have these great, it's from this brand called Vinylux, and they make everything out of recycled records. So they have these clocks made from recycled 45s and coasters that are made from the center of the albums that they have laminated. And guys just come in and they love them. I've had a lot of people come right back to the store and ditch their boyfriend or their husband and say, I got to get that because they just loved it. And they're just
that's
really
cool.
fun. Yeah, and also for guys, we have Resource Revival makes everything out of recycled bike chains. They make jewelry like bracelets and earrings, but they do like frames and clocks. And
I got one from my Secret Santa
Yeah?
last night with my girls. Yeah, they gave me, because we go biking together, and they gave me, a frame. And it is such a cool, neat thing to
Oh,
see
yeah.
things that we normally discard, like being used and repurposed.
And sometimes you can't even tell.
Yeah.
Like we have recycled soda tab purses and
I
bracelets.
saw
and
those.
Yeah.
They actually carry some of those at Eden Exo. Jane, she was actually a guest here, and they have them there, and I love them. They have all different kind of
Oh, yeah.
bottle caps and soda.
Yep.
pull tab
Whenever
things
I carry
and-
one, people always comment on it and say, "Oh, that's such a great purse." I'm like, "Do you know
Have
what
you
it's
ever
made for?"
have you ever thought about making stuff yourself? Because for those who know me, I'm a former Miss Earth United States, and one of my sister queens actually makes wallets and purses out of Capri Sun packages.
Oh, that's
So every
awesome.
time that we've met, she's always collecting Capri Sun packages that once you drink your Capri Sun, you throw it away. Well, you don't. So one of the things that she does is that she collects them and then she makes them herself and she gives that as gifts. So
Yeah.
wallets for men and purses
That's
and
awesome.
little
Really
clutches. Really
Yeah.
cool. Have you
I
ever thought about
do-
making stuff yourself?
I
or
make
do
a few
you?
things. Yeah, I make. Actually, a customer just came in. Her husband retired, and she had all of his old neckties, and she was like, "I just don't know what to do with them." So I brought them to you, and so I had these 2 huge boxes of neckties, and I just stared at them for long enough, and I came up with an idea to make bracelets out of them with old vintage buttons and headbands as well, with some elastic in the back.
That is
great
so
idea.
cool.
Yeah, and they've been selling really the bracelets, especially because some fun vintage buttons, sparkly crystal on there too. They're really fun. And I also make necklaces out of Newport, Rhode Island bridge tokens.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun for the souvenirs for the Newporters.
That's really innovative. Nice.
That's cool.
I love it.
Thanks.
Top. Give us top
Oh, yeah, more gifts.
3. Yes, give us like
Okay.
top 3 gifts for men.
I would say the recycled bike chain items, the record items from Vinylux, and also recently, I don't know what it is, but men have been loving soap, fancy soap.
That's strange.
Strange,
Well,
yes.
we smell better. We figured that out.
I get these big burly men that come in that don't look like they would be into lavender soap, but they look like, they chop wood, and they'll come in and they'll smell.
Well, that's what we do. We chop wood and
Yeah,
we.
then they need to wash
And
it
then
off.
you need the pretty smelling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
soap.
Yeah,
Merry
we want to
Christmas,
smell pretty and
Larry.
lavender-like.
Larry wants some Ginette.
But yeah, you have no idea how many men love the soap, and the women come in and they say, "Oh, my husband is just gonna love this," and buy him like a gift of 3 soaps.
I am
That's
so
really cool.
impressed. I am. I'm impressed. So you got a passion for anything that's got to do with the earth. Can we go back to talk about that? So since you've been a little girl, just like to put things together? Or?
Yeah, I've always been into crafting and making my own sort of items and jewelry and things like that. But I don't know, I always just gravitated towards the more pure, like skincare, everything. I just sort of gravitated towards it, but I didn't know the extent of, all the chemicals that they put in typical skincare today, and just how scary it is. There's no regulation, and as soon as I found out all of that, it just fueled me even more to find better products that are pure and natural and safe for you, safe for babies.
We just opened up packages because she brought us presents, and there's some really great stuff. So not things that you would think of to go into Green Envy Boutique, but actual lip balm, candles, and earrings that are
I'm wearing-
lovely. Thank you so much.
I'm wearing my earrings. Thank you
too.
so much. They're so pretty, and so is
you're
Bronwyn.
welcome.
So is Bronwyn, yes.
I
and
know.
You know what? And thank you. And
I
speaking
love
of
candles.
speaking
Candles
of
are my thing.
Speaking of things that you don't really would typically think of getting, you had mentioned before about gifts for men. One of our viewers says her husband loves lavender soap, and she
It's true.
said that you're doing a great job, Rachel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much,
We love the
Melissa
listeners
Black,
that
who
Oh,
has been
Melissa.
chatting with me all show.
great.
Melissa needs to get herself in here and be on the show because she's tremendous.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She really is. But thank you so much for these great little
Oh,
surprises.
you're very
Speaking of
welcome.
surprises, we have some other ones.
I know. Okay, we have to just insert
Quickly.
this.
Yes.
We had Santa comes here. Do
Every-
we know
every
we
week.
mentioned this before. Santa Claus sends gifts here to social women.
Wow.
And
who it is.
we don't know who it is. And it's a secret Santa.
And
And
with Santa.
I know.
do.
Well, this is
We've been good.
we've been very, very good. The difference between naughty and nice is Santa gifts. But anyway, we had this beautiful little ornament sent in today, and it says Social Women 2011, Pat, Amy, and Bronwyn.
And it's a
It's
little snowman.
Santa. Oh, a snowman Santa.
Snowman,
Yeah.
yes.
And whoever it was sent me peanut M&Ms, so they must know me.
That's sweet.
But
Or they were
thank
listening
you.
to last week's show.
Yeah. Oh, because Larry wanted them all.
Should have sent it to me.
But yes, they sent peanut M&Ms, so whoever that is knows me. Thank you, Santa, whoever you are, every week, because it's always something fabulous. And we have another surprise as well.
Yeah.
So,
Bronwyn.
Well, I
Bronwyn.
had nothing to do with it. My husband is incredible. So we got
He
these great
is
little crystals
incredible.
from my husband, Richard, or the Rocking Rev, or however people call him. He's got a lot of different names, I
But
find out. But
he's
yeah,
tremendous.
He said that
So
our
thoughtful.
inner beauty, really shines. And with the crystal, you can hold it. They're these little orbs, and you can hold them up to the light. And there are so many different facets to them.
And
so he
different
sent
colors.
them
They're
to
beautiful.
to me and the
But
girls. So thank you,
thank you,
sweetheart.
Richard.
We really appreciate it. And your
Yes,
card
we love you.
was lovely.
And now I want to get back to talking a little bit about Rachel
know.
and Green Envy, because I was asking exactly where you are in Newport.
We're in the Brick Marketplace in the second row. So if you're on Thames Street and you're looking at Subway, you just walk right behind that first row and we're right back there.
That's killer. So is it the summertime that you're just absolutely super busy, and then the wintertime it kind of...
The summer is really busy and it stays busy until Christmas. We're still, I was at the store this morning and I was exhausted driving here because it's busy for the holiday shoppers.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
great.
And then it'll slow down after Christmas.
I
but-
think I need we should take a little Social Women Newport stroll shopping.
Yeah.
We
There's
should.
a lot of
Great
stuff
idea.
going in
We
there.
should start
Yeah.
with you, Rachel. Now, just a quick tip, about green living. How can we really incorporate a green lifestyle?
It's so easy, and living green saves a lot of money too. But I would say to start out, if you don't know much yet, just pick something that's easy for you, depending on what it is. Like buy a reusable bottle and instead of plastic bottles, or buy a shower timer and start timing your showers for 10 minutes. Do something super easy for you, and then you'll start feeling better about it, wanting to do more. Don't rush into anything or do anything too rash, because then that might backfire. Just
Those are
start
good
small.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Do you have a website?
Yes, it's greenenvyshop.com.
Great. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us today.